Today, I decided to check out the only Pixelmon server for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, PokeFind. Originally, PokeFind was a Java-only Pokemon server that didn't include mods, and it's finally here for Bedrock. Tons of Pokemon to capture, many gems to battle, and even 5 different custom regions to explore. Watch the videos to the very end. Trust me, this server is gonna shock you. Hello YouTube, welcome back to yet again another video, and today I'm going to be going over the best Pixelmon server for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is literally the only Pixelmon server that has released for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, so let's go and check it out. As you guys can see, the IP is going to be play.pokefind.co, and the port is going to be default 19132, but if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing and liking the video, it would mean a lot. But anyways, let's go to jump right into it. When you guys first try to connect, it is going to prompt you to download a 26 megabyte pack, so keep that in mind. You do have to download the resource pack, and it is going to take about a minute to load in, but this is all normal, especially on consoles and mobile devices. I'm playing on Windows 10. So once you guys get inside of the server, you guys come across this very nice lobby. There's a bunch of different people here, and if you go ahead and press tab and come across this menu, the people that do have gamer profile pictures, you guys can actually see that those are going to be Bedrock players, and there's a lot of Java players because this used to be a Java no mods Pokemon server, but they finally came to Bedrock. So I'm so excited to go ahead and show you guys this, and it has been blowing up on TikTok. Clicking on the compass, you guys can actually see that they do have a bunch of different game modes that you can play, but unfortunately the only one that's going to be available is going to be Pokeworld, which is a full-fledged storyline based Pokemon experience with 5 different regions, so I highly recommend checking it out. Skyblock and Survival will be coming very soon though. Then it's going to warp you guys into this home, very similar to Pokemon when you first start your experience, and you can come downstairs, or you could literally just click on this compass right here and select save one, and if you guys head over here, it's going to automatically make you select one, so I'm going to go ahead and select save one, just like this, and now we're going to go ahead and go into a cutscene, and I think this is actually really cool that they have been utilizing a lot of the newer stuff for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It is a little bit laggy, and they have been claiming that they are going to fix a lot of this stuff. So I want to show you guys me picking my starter Pokemon, and let's go ahead and look at this cutscene. So this is going to be the Zenova region, and it is very similar to Generation 5. So we're actually here, and yep, as you guys can see, definitely a lot of lag going on. So something to go ahead and keep in mind. We're trying to move our a mouse, and it's just not letting us move. So I was hoping that we were actually going to be placed right in front of him, kind of like I saw on the Java edition, but we could actually see that he's actually telling us about how Pokemon work and whatnot. But I'm just here to pick my starter Pokemon. Once he is done talking to you, you want to go ahead and head over to the lab. So let's go ahead and find that real quick. So if you head over here, it's literally going to go ahead and give you yet again another cutscene, which is really nice, and it's showing you basically the professor's lab. Honestly, I didn't pay attention to what his name was, but it's probably something generic. But I do want to go ahead and show you us picking our starter Pokemon, so let's go ahead and do it. So apparently the professor was invisible this whole time. Honestly, I am so confused. What is going on with this guy? Apparently Professor Helmlock is not having the best time, but we can actually go ahead and pick between Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. Let's go ahead and be extremely basic, and let's go ahead and pick Tepig. So we just go ahead and actually selected it. So it's actually really simple. Just go ahead and press the button, and you guys will actually be awarded Tepig. He's just going over some basics right now. I don't know why he was completely invisible, but we actually have 6 slots to go ahead and pick from, exactly how Pokemon is. So we only have 1 Pokemon, which is going to be Tepig, but I am very excited to go ahead and start this adventure. So now we can actually start our very first Pokemon battle. So I'm very excited to see how they actually went ahead and transferred these Pokemon battles. So I actually have played this on Java in the past, and they did have some pretty cool UIs. So all you gotta go ahead and do is, I believe, you throw your Pokemon at them. So let's try it. Oh, come on. Are you ready to battle? Okay, so Tepig is right here. Let's go ahead and try it again. So right here is the battle menu. You can actually see that we do have our Pokemon, and then they actually have theirs as well. And in parentheses, it will have op, just to make sure you know who you're competing against. So let's go ahead and select Tepig real quick. So apparently this does have all the data of your Pokemon. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I'm going to go ahead and back out of that and try again. So here's our Pokemon. I believe we can go ahead and select it. Okay, so this actually makes a little bit more sense. So you can go ahead and click on your Pokemon for the stats. So you want to go ahead and click on red fight right here, and so you're going to say fight, and it'll have all your moves. I'm going to go ahead and select tackle, so let's go ahead and see how much damage. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and use it, and look, it's going to go to do some damage. Ooh, okay, it did some damage to Oshua, as you guys saw right there. Really good. So let's go ahead and click on fight again, and let's go ahead and hit him with another tackle. Obviously, tail whip would go ahead and lower its defense, which is really cool. And okay, oh my goodness, we got it in the orange. Okay, let's go to see what happens. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's go ahead and press fight once again, and obviously Pokemon is going to go ahead and switch over to your Pokemon. You can also go into your bag right now, but we don't need to go ahead and use any potions. We're going to obviously go ahead and win. So let's go ahead and click on tackle, and I wonder what happens when you go into third person. Okay, so that's actually pretty interesting. Oh, okay, this is actually a really interesting perspective to go ahead and look at the battle in. So I'm going to go ahead and just stay here for a little bit more. Let's go ahead and click on tackle once again. And I believe we're going to go ahead and win it. And this thing has done no damage to our Tepig. What the heck? Okay, so we have just won right there, and we're good to go. So obviously you are done. So we have just won. We actually got some rewards for it as well. Really cool stuff. And as you guys can see, it's literally exactly like Pokemon. And now it's going to go ahead and warp us back here, which is really nice. And it's going to go ahead and give us some more tutorials and things that we got to go ahead and do. As you can see, our Pokemon has been restored to full health, which is pretty helpful. Now it's giving us another cutscene, and again, like I said, the cutscenes will be a little bit laggy, and I do want to go ahead and go over the pros and cons of the server very soon, but I am really enjoying this. So now we are finally ready to go ahead and do some major things, but let's go inside of here once again, and you guys can actually heal up your Pokemon. Right here is going to be the PC machine where you guys can go and store your Pokemon. Obviously, when you have more than 6 Pokemon, you guys can go ahead and store them, and if you guys want to go ahead and figure out exactly where you need to go next, type in chat /POI, which is really helpful. But luckily for us, it's already on the map right now, so we can just go ahead and follow it and go to where we need to go. So all we got to go ahead and do is follow this, and we'll go ahead and get to the place. But first, I want to show you guys something crazy that there's not a lot of Bedrock players on. So this is actually mainly due to connectivity issues, but let's keep scrolling. So there's around 300 players on right now, and obviously they had a pretty heavy Java fan base. So let's go ahead and see, and the ones with profile pictures are Bedrock players, so a lot of them are actually mainly Java, as you guys can see. So the ones that look like this are literal Java players, but the Bedrock players do have gamer tags. So let's scroll down, and there's just not a lot, but this guy's actually in the middle of a battle. Very intense stuff. You do have a Sentret, and you also do have a Clefairy right here, and they're actually going at it. But honestly, I'm actually going to place my bets on I don't know, guys. Actually, well, I guess I don't have to place any bets. Battle's over. Right here is the bike shop, but obviously we don't have any money, so we can't really afford a bike. So I'm hoping that we can become Team Rocket and just probably steal it and do crimes to go ahead and make some money real quick. Honestly, that would be a very interesting storyline. They should go ahead and add that. But let's go ahead and see where we got to go here. Right here is going to be a Teddiursa at level 2. So let's go ahead and try battling real quick. So you guys can go ahead and throw your Pokemon out just like that, and we can go ahead and start a battle with Teddiursa. So let's go ahead and hit fight, and let's go ahead and hit it with tackle real quick. We're gonna go ahead and use that move. Very simple, and it actually does tell you the exact damage, what type of move it is when you go ahead and press select right here. It'll go ahead and tell us exactly what's going on with this. It's gonna tell us the effects, which is really nice, and I'm actually just such a big fan of this, and they are working on optimizing it. And honestly, after we got past the cutscenes, it's really not that bad, so I highly recommend checking out this server. So let's go over to tackle, and let's go ahead and click on this, and okay, come on, and Teddiursa is done. We have just won the battle, and we have gained XP. So obviously you guys know that you can go ahead and gain XP, and there's also EXP shares, and pretty much think about this as a glorified Pokemon experience inside of your mobile phone, and it's also on your console and also Windows 10. That's why I'm so excited about this, and everything is done right, because this actually has been around for years. I actually did try making a Pokemon server on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but it was extremely extremely hard to go ahead and run via an add-on, so they're just doing it through a resource pack and plugins, which is really cool. So I really feel inclined to go and show this to my fans. And they do have all the way up to Generation 5, but there's different regions. I don't know if you have to go in order necessarily. You may have to go in order to go ahead and defeat them and go across each region, which is going to be pretty interesting. But right now we're seeing a lot of Generation 1 Pokemon. We've seen a Sentret, which is going to be a Generation 2. So I definitely want to go ahead and show you guys more of this server. So let's keep going. Right here is the map of the 5 regions, just to go ahead and give you guys a sense of skill. Right now we're in Zenova, so we actually do have our Gen 5 starters. And just to let you know, I actually talked to the staff team, and there is no chance for your Pokemon to be shiny as a starter. So we're gonna go ahead and battle this trainer right here. What I like about this server though is they have so many different battles, and look at that, guys. He just actually used a fire type move against our Pokemon. I'm not too sure if we're gonna be able to win. This is not looking the best. Honestly, we shouldn't have trained him or actually battled him. But what's cool about this is it does tell you the levels above each Pokemon, which is really nice. You also have the option to go ahead and run away from battles, which I'm not sure if you can do. Okay, that's definitely helpful that you can run away, which is a really nice feature. And talking to Professor Helmet will go ahead and give us exactly what we need. I think there is a setting to go ahead and turn off all the other chat. That's the only thing that is really confusing me, especially when there's a lot of dialogue. It gets very confusing with all of the different game modes talking to each other at the same time, which is definitely a little bit chaotic. Another thing is there are Pokemon gyms that you guys can go ahead and take on, so that's why I'm very excited. So I want to go ahead and go to one of the routes and see exactly what's going on. We did find Nurse Lucy, but honestly I don't want to battle her because she is level 38, so we should probably go ahead and walk away from her very fast. And we're actually back at the Poke Center, so we actually have battled that guy with the Tepig, but he was actually a little bit too strong for us. So let's go ahead and talk to this nurse right here, and you can see that they do have a dialogue on the left. That is really cool. And now our Pokemon has just been regenerated and restored to full health, which is really nice. And obviously right here is going to be the PC, as we mentioned before, but you need to have one Pokemon in your party at all times, so we can't show it off right now. Right here is a level 6 Pidove, so let's go ahead and see if we could actually capture it. So let's go ahead and throw our Pokemon at Pidove just like that, and we're gonna go ahead and engage in a battle. So I'm very excited to see if we can go ahead and win and actually capture it, because I really want to go ahead and add a flying type to our team. So let's go ahead and hit it with a tackle real quick, and let's see if this is going to be very good. Come on. Okay, so level 6. I don't know about this guy, so this is not looking the best. Let's go ahead and hit it with another tackle once again, and let's try it. Come on. So we do need to get it down into the orange, which we just have done. So let's go into our bag and capture it. So we do have 16 Pokeballs. Come on, can we capture it? Come on. Wait. Oh my goodness. Wait, I kind of wish that was 3D. Oh, we just captured it. Okay, let's go. And as you guys can see, that's pretty much the capturing experience. And if you guys go ahead and go through all the quests, there's so many different things on this server, so I highly recommend checking it out. I feel like a lot of Bedrock players should go ahead and take advantage of it, and they are working on connectivity. I did disconnect a few times in this video, but ever since I got in, it made it very easy to go ahead and take advantage of it. And I believe there may be Pokemon that are going to be from different regions. So we just saw a Pidove just out in the wild, which is really cool. And then you see a Pidgey over here, which you can also capture. We can also evolve our Pokemon at certain levels as well. So everything that applies to Pokemon will actually apply inside of here, which is really nice. And this is one of the best Pokemon servers, and honestly the only Pokemon server for Minecraft Bedrock. But anyways, I will see you guys next time for the next video on Shifteryplays.